Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot. My name is Harmony, and this is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and thank you for joining me. You guys, this week or whenever this finds you, it really doesn't matter. The week is whenever you find this message and it connects to you. So, but right now, the energy surrounding you, Taurus, is some of you could be dealing with some uncertainty. For some of you, maybe some things have came in out of nowhere. That's needing your attention, because I do have the storm warning card here for you, Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with some things that have came out from the shadows, things from that's been hidden underneath the surface. For a lot of you, I feel, this is going to be in your relationship sectors. Now, relationships can be in all sorts of relationships, okay? Even the relationship, more importantly, the relationship we have with ourselves. And I do feel at this time that I've been doing these readings, all of us are experiencing in some degree of where our relationships are coming up to the forefront. So that is the relationship that we have with ourselves, first of all, the relationship we have with other people, our intimate relationships, our family, friends, and co-workers at this time, okay? So these things are coming up to the surface. It could be a lot of things coming back from the past, or old emotional wounds could be coming back up. For a lot of you, it's going to be, Taurus, for a lot of you, this is going to be about your relationships, because I do have the connection card here. And I do have a couple here, the man and the woman. So, and yin and yang. So a lot of you, this is going to be about your personal relationships. At this time, some of you could be experiencing, have already experienced a change in your relationships. Again, this can show up in different ways. The relationship with yourself, or the relationship outside of yourself, the relationship you have with other people. But for a lot of you, this is going to also be with a particular person that you have an intimate or had an intimate relationship with that is coming up to the surface. Okay? Now, what I'm picking up on a lot of this, for some of you, maybe some of you who are married or have been or already are in a long-term relationship, there's something that could have happened, some kind of strain that could have been put on a relationship, or there's something that has been underneath the surface that's coming back up to the surface and needing your attention to it. There's something where I feel like when it comes to some of y'all relationship, there's some kind of pause here. Something maybe happened, something's trying to get your attention about the relationship. But what that's doing, is Spirit is saying it's causing that to heal, right? It's causing something, whatever's coming up is needed to be addressed in order for it to be healed, okay? So it's nothing to fear at this time if some of you are experiencing some kind of storm warning in your life, Taurus, some kind of expected thing coming up. Maybe some new information has came to you, or is coming back up again. Some of you, again, this is going to be when it comes to your relationship. There's something toxic that have maybe been around you here with the bondage card here. You see there again, there's that two people, that couple here, Taurus. So for some of you, a good number of you, this is going to be relationship, okay? It's just, whether you're in a relationship or not, it could be someone you're dating, still dealing with, baby mama, baby daddy, whatever you got going on, married, whatever. It's something around your relationships for a good number of you where something is coming into question. It's going to go differently for some of you where you have a good relationship. Spirit is something that just came up that, is causing maybe some tension or some issues, whatever it is. Just for some of you, Spirit is saying for you guys to have trust and hope that things are going to work out. For others of you, this is where things are coming back up to get your attention, where there's karmic justice that needs to happen in this situation. So it means that something finally needs to break free here. Again, with the storm warning card, is something that needs to kind of be brought up to the surface in order for it to be released and let go of. And the universe here with this justice card is causing us to do that, okay? If any of you Tauruses are feeling any kind of stagnation or any kind of things like moving slow in your life right now, or not moving fast like you kind of thought it would, I just want to let you know it's because right now we're going through a retrograde. And with that retrograde, it causes old things to kind of come back up that we never dealt with, or we kind of been carrying in the background, but it caused it to come back up. For a lot of you, this is going to be your relationships, your personal relationship with yourself, or your relationship with other people, okay? For all of you Tauruses at this time. And it's setting the stage for you guys to heal. They want you to stay hopeful no matter what you're experiencing at this time, Taurus, because what it's doing is setting the stage for you guys to finally release that, to heal, in order for you to really embrace something new that's getting ready to take place in your life here, okay? So this is the door to personal healing and happiness, all right? So Spirit is saying that, you know, there's a door open at this time, you know, with a portal, a door has been opened. And it might shine a light on your personal relationship with yourself or your personal relationship with people. There could be a particular relationship you guys are having right now in your life where it's causing you to, you know, it's getting your attention. It might even feel like an obstacle. Some of you could be dealing with an obstacle at this time or a setback. But it's because it's something that you've been carrying that needs to come to an end here with this bondage card. For some of you, it is where you might need to release a certain relationship or the way that you operate in a relationship. But there's something toxic that, or behavior, or something that you've been tolerating or doing for a long period of time towards that Spirit is saying it's time for you to let that go. It's time for you to release that, okay? That could be why it's coming up to the surface now, because it's finally time for you to deal with it, release it, and move forward here, okay? On the other side of this, I feel like outside of some of you guys' relationships, there's things happening really fast for you. I feel like there's a lot of changes for a lot of you happening, or has already started to happen here with the Eight of Wands. Some of you could even be traveling or thinking about traveling or moving or relocating for some of you. But there is a cause for you guys to kind of take a step back. It's not saying like stop. They don't want you to stop, but they do want you to pause, like take a step back here and to see whatever is being revealed to you when it comes to the relationship you have with yourself and the relationships you have with other people outside of yourself, Taurus, at this time. They want you to kind of get a game plan in mind. So once these things are revealed to you, whatever it is that you're feeling or seeing, and this is a big time to be heart-centered. I do feel like the connection that we have with others are going to play a big part moving forward, okay? So Spirit is, you have good luck here too. So I just want to say, Taurus, a lot of you are already in the midst of this change, okay? You already are feeling this energy of something changing in your life. I feel like a lot of you, because this is a wheel, so this is going round. I feel like a lot of you have already started to experience this. I keep hearing over a year, okay? So a lot of you probably already have been dealing with this over a year here, okay? Where these changes have already started. And it's not done, okay? So some of you are going to even meet someone that matches your energy. They're going to show up just like you show up, as you're, you know, and a lot of you Tauruses are really looking for healing and stability in your life in all forms here, okay? So Spirit is calling on you to trust and have hope, no matter what you're facing at this time. If you are facing a obstacle, a setback, whether it is in your personal relationship, whether it is financial at this time, they're saying that things are going to get better. They are working out things here with this good luck card. Okay, things are going to move in your direction. That's what this is all about. So if it is an attention that Spirit is putting on your personal relationships, pay attention to that. If it is something that Spirit is putting on you where it's the relationship you have with yourself, maybe you talk to yourself negative, maybe you're too hard on yourself. Maybe, you know, you criticize yourself. Maybe you're always thinking negative about yourself or hard on yourself about, you know, you should be farther or you should be doing this. I don't know what it's going to be. But whatever it is, Spirit is calling on that energy to be released. You know, whatever is coming in for you and trying to get your attention, especially I feel like with relationships, again, with yourself and others, they just keep giving me that, so I have to keep saying that, okay? They want you to take a pause and get a game plan on how you're going to move forward and release these things. Whether it's releasing a bad habit, an addiction, the way that you talk to yourself, the way you view a situation. Whether it is a personal relationship that you have, your intimate relationship, maybe you've been holding on to something or dealing with something that you shouldn't anymore. And that don't have to be, you know, an intimate relationship. That could even be a job. Shit, you could be holding on to a job for a long period of time that doesn't serve you for your highest good. And that goes back to the relationship you have with yourself, right? So again, Spirit is saying resolve, okay? And I do feel like if some of you had conflict in your relationships, that it's a process of healing that is getting ready to take place or already in the process of taking place. This is really talking about for all of you Taurus, that is a healing taking place in your life right now that's going to allow you to heal, which allows relationships that you have with other people to heal. When you fully commit to your path, Taurus, the universe signs the support that you need. Make a firm decision today and remove hesitation, okay? And believe with full conviction that things are aligning for you. There's the key. This is the resolve card. So, again, there's an indication of healing in this reading. I got to cover up my star card because she's naked. Okay, so put my finger on it. Okay, so this is the star card. So there's a big indication here about a lot of you Taurus as being in the process of healing and expansion. And I think that's what I'm going to call your reading is healing and expansion. Because I feel like a lot of you are elevating up. You are in a, I feel like something, you know, Spirit showed me rise, like an elevator going up. I feel like you are removing yourself out of things, but you're still having these steps and these processes to go through. And sometimes they can kind of, you know, feel like we're getting off course or, you know, getting out of alignment. Maybe it's a relationship hiccup. Maybe it's, you know, the relationship, again, like we had with ourselves. But it's something that needs to come up so you can release it. And Spirit is telling you to be persistent. Because the overall message that I'm going to leave you guys with towards is persistent. So Spirit wants you to stay, no matter what happens, committed to your goal and vision. So if you want that ideal relationship, they want you to stay committed. You don't have to stay committed to that person. Stay committed to the idea and to the vision. And what this is doing is aligning you to get that. If there is a certain stability and abundance and creativity or career goal you have in mind, even if you're feeling like you're having setbacks or things are not going, what's happening is really things are being revealed, okay? So you can release them. It says persistence, okay? Success comes from consistent effort, okay? Keep going even when the path is unclear. Stay committed to your vision, overcome obstacles with a steady progress. So whatever is coming up, whether it's coming up through your relationships, through the relationship with yourself, through your job, through your family, friends, whatever that's coming up that could be, you could be feeling as a setback or an obstacle. It is just a stepping stone to where it is that you're going, okay? You're still on the path. You're still moving forward. And you're still showing up in your energy because you have the Empress. For some of you, it might have something to do with work. For others of you, it has something to do with your relationships, okay? Just know that you have good luck on your side here, Taurus. Spirit is calling on you to have hope and trust as you move through these energies right now, okay? So whatever is coming up for you, they want you to stay the course and know that you are headed somewhere better despite these things that might pop up. Believing in a better day lifts your spirit, Taurus. Optimism fuels emotional resilience. Okay, they want you to stay resilient. Okay, find one thing to look forward to today and focus on what brings you light. So this is the hope card here. Beautiful card here. Okay, and I really think for some of you where you feel like you've had a good relationship, I think Spirit is calling on you to kind of allow hope to come back in that, to allow healing to come back in that. And in order for healing to come back in there, it first needs to be healed through you and the relationship you have with yourself, so you can also extend that outside of yourself to others. So forgive yourself, love yourself, release whatever you need to release, whatever you've been carrying, Taurus, in order to embrace this new thing that's getting ready to come in for you. And it's going to show up for some of you in a loving, caring connection that you might have with other people or the one you have with yourself. Others you is going to be stability and abundance getting ready to come into your life here. But again, first we've got to make space for these things. So we have to see things as they are, release things that no longer serve us, and embrace what truly does. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. Until you're back here, bye for now.